Hello, my name is Shaun Peapell. I am a CHCSP and the Vice President of Global Threat Services at Rootshell Security. So we commonly hear that automation is faster, potentially smarter, it's tireless, it doesn't take a day off, it can scan through thousands of systems in minutes and hours. So here's a real question that everybody's asking. Can automated penetration testing truly and totally replace human penetration testers? During this quick conversation, we're going to dig into it and let's see if we can find some answers. So I guess the next question is, what's the big promise of automated sort of penetration testing? For me, automated penetration testing, promises this speed, scale, and consistency. It kind of uncovers thousands of known vulnerabilities in moments, things like outdated libraries, open ports, misconfigurations. For compliance checks, for regular sort of hygiene assessments, it's a real powerhouse. Now, with artificial intelligence entering the picture, my personal position has changed more recently as AI-driven assessments and testing is beginning to edge ever closer to that of the real attacker's sort of mindset, probing for weaknesses in ways that we feel more strategic than ever before. Now here's the real catch for me. While AI is, let's say, learning to think more like an attacker, it's still not replacing the human entirely. Automation doesn't truly and completely think like an adversary yet. It hunts more like a pattern matcher. So I guess the next question is, why can't automation totally replace the human tester? Well, real attackers are like storytellers. They kind of connect the dots, they chain the events, they improvise, they exploit the context. An automated tool might report that there was no privilege escalation detected or was possible. In contrast, a human tester might notice an exposed API endpoint that leaks user roles. Combine that with overly permissive sort of file load capabilities, and then the ability to pivot, if you like, through a misconfigured cloud bucket. Chaining these flaws together might actually result in some kind of full system compromise. This is what we call vulnerability chaining. Now, automated tests, will see individual or small groups of trees, to use this analogy. Humans tend to contextualize or see the forest, the paths, and I guess the ways through. Now, let's not forget the danger of automation, going probably too far. Automated exploitation is something we've talked about in the past. Letting a script attack live kind of systems can cause potentially real damage. A small misfire and suddenly you're downing production servers or corrupting customer data. Precision really matters, and to be honest, precision really still lies at the fingertips of the human. Manual penetration testers and testings validate, they confirm, and they contextualize. They don't just find the vulnerabilities, they go on that journey to understand and show what the risk truly is. So the next question really is, what is the future? Humans versus automation, or humans and automation? For me, the future isn't really one or the other. Think of this as a mutualism or a symbiosis. Automation gives us speed, gives us coverage, gives us consistency. Manual testing brings creativity, intuition, and that really important ethical precision. Together they form a very powerful alliance, the ultimate blend of scale and skill. You wouldn't let an orchestra play without a conductor, using that analogy. Automation needs that human guidance, if you like, to ensure that harmony and not chaos. So, can automated penetration testing totally replace humans? No, I don't think so. Because the art of hacking and penetration testing isn't just about finding weaknesses, it's about understanding the possibilities. And that presently is something only really humans can actually master. I guess in summary, automation absolutely amplifies the whole offering of penetration testing. Humans innovate, and together they will definitely secure the future.